How's everybody doing? Good morning, good morning. We are going to revitalize lives today because we've been on a tangent lately on the vision. How is the vision bringing life? And why it's so important to focus on a concept and focus on a vision and goals that are much larger than yourself, right? I think we already went over it. I don't mean to be offensive by any means when I ask, what do you want in life? What is your purpose for being here, right? A lot of people would say, I just want to graduate school, get a decent job, and find a woman or a man and to turn me into a lucky parent one day, right? So these are things that go on in our heads on what we want, right? Because society kind of molds us into that way. They get paid so much money for us going to college. How much money do they get paid for you going to school, for staying disciplined for 2 to 8 years? They get paid an enormous amount of money. I've been doing self-studying for the last 4 years, and it's been a fraction of the cost, and I've got to hyper-focus on exactly what I'm looking to study to accomplish where I need to go. Now, things unfold as you continue studying and growing, which is why college is so amazing, because of the sphere of influence you build, the different things you learn about yourself, like all these aspects you can learn outside of school, but college forces you into them a lot more. So I love it. But this is going to be tailored. This message is telling you that you got something bigger for yourself. There's a purpose inside of you that is a lot more bigger than that small American dream that people have. The white picket fence, right? That's small. It might be huge depending on where you come from in life and what you're used to seeing and what your reality was. Maybe you're from another country. So, coming here and owning a piece of land in America might be a huge step for you, and you might be propelling the prior or the future generations to come into a whole new segue. So this is not about material things. This is not about financial status. This is simply, I want to talk to the desire that you have inside of your heart, because you have a desire to have a purpose, right? And I want to speak more directly to those who have a smoking problem, who have an addiction problem to the cell phone, who overeat, who indulge themselves in sexual desires. These people specifically, especially, we all got it, but especially if you have a drinking habit, that addiction is just a suppressor. You're suppressing the itch that you have, the itch to follow your purpose. Now, the greater that itch is, the greater that feeling that you have inside to relinquish, to let out, the greater that feeling is the greater your purpose is the more impact you're supposed to cause while you are here on earth. You see, don't let society and don't let everybody else's trajectory on where your life should be tailor what you're doing. Yeah, you might work for the man. You might work for corporate America, but what are your dreams and your passions? Why do you wake up in the morning? Is it really to go serve? Is it really to go serve one person and just to stay under one umbrella? It could be. It very well could be. But at the end of the day, if you've got an itch inside that takes you from place to place, job to job. I was ridiculed for working job to job, from leaving one job to go to the next. I come from a family of factory workers. Hold on to one job, count your sick days, count your vacation days, and that's what you have for freedom. That's where I come from. Good thing I went against the grain and completely took the I was, how do you call it, the black duckling? I was the ugly duckling in the family. I'm glad I took that role. I honored that role. Went from job to job to job and didn't stop going from job to job to job. Kept following that itch, kept following that purpose. Now you're getting closer. Now you're getting closer. Now you're getting used to taking on new responsibilities. Now you're getting used to evaluating opportunities a lot more. You're not a hermit inside of a shell. And I'm not advocating going job to job. That's not what this message is about. This message is about following that feeling that you get inside, instead of just allowing that power to go to waste. Giving that power to Heineken. Giving that power to Corona, the beers. Giving that power to Marlboro, however you say it, tobacco products. Giving that product to any addiction, giving that product to pornography, right? Giving that power I meant to say, giving that power to a suppressant, giving that power to an addiction, giving that power to a cardinal want and desire. Your body wants to keep eating. Did you know that? Here, I'm going to give you a fun fact. Did you know your body loves to eat so much that your body would tell you you're hungry and you still have well enough energy to get through the entire day? Yeah, your stomach goes empty, but you still have nourishment from your previous meal. You might just need a little bit of water. You don't got to keep overeating. And again, I don't mean to offend anyone. I just want to bring new perspective to your life because there's a purpose inside. And that itch that you have is not an itch to go smoke. That itch that you have is not an itch to go to the club. That itch that you have, no, that's not what it is. You're suppressing it with all those activities. And now you're like a mindless monkey in the jungle, just having to swing from branch to branch, tree to tree, find monkey to hang out with, and you can never stay still for 1 second. I don't want this to be you, but so many people are walking around like zombies. Like this information is so far out of their grasp that it's almost impossible to get, but I'm bringing it to you right now. Glory be to God, right? That I'm bringing you this information right now. That itch that you have, turn it into some push-ups and then continue focusing on your work. Turn it into a nap if you deserve it. Did you wake up early enough to accomplish enough to deserve that nap? 15-minute nap? So I just want to bring some light. It seems like there's people coming in and out of this building. I use this as the conference room. They're looking like they want to clean it or whatever they're doing. But moral of the story is, do not suppress your purpose any longer. It's going to happen. We spoke about distractions on the last video, but this one is a lot more hyper focused on the exact distractions that try to take us away from our purpose. So you guys, you might not be outside enjoying the weather today. However, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you got some value from this video. You guys stay blessed. May peace be with you. May the Lord have you and keep you. And I will see you on the next one.